Hey, welcome to another video from SkinnyMedic. I have this Tactical Walls chalkboard here. Mrs. SkinnyMedic let me punch a hole in the wall and then hang it up, so we're really excited about it.
Okay, so we decided to put it in the dining room so that way it was easy access. We have an open kitchen dining area, so I'm usually in here with the kids for homeschool cooking, etc. So we decided we wanted it in here so it'd be easy access for me. This is my little magnet key. It will not open unless I get that in the right spot. And it slides open. It's also a good spot because I keep my purse over here, so before I leave, I come over, I get my purse, I get my Glock, and I can head out the door.
So installing it was actually fairly easy. It gives you great directions to go by, but you basically cut a hole in your sheetrock, whatever your wall's made out of, and in really simple directions, gives you the measurements in between the studs. Actually, the directions are the outlines. So you put the directions on the wall, you can draw them out. Goes in between the studs, and then this part here screws into the studs and goes back against your wall. Here, there's two magnets on the outside, or on the inside, behind this plastic cupboard here. So Mrs. SkinnyMedic actually broke one of them on accident, so we've got to kind of fix that. But
when they say they're strong magnets, they're strong magnets. I took and set them on the table, and they flew across the table, smacked into each other, and one of them broke in half. And I was like, uh-oh.
And then you're like trying to get them apart, like it pinned your finger?
It did. The broken pieces then stuck together, so when I was pulling them apart, I got one off and it slipped out of my finger, and then they were connected with my finger in between them. So it was entertaining.
We didn't get that on video, so we should have got that part on video for you guys, but we didn't. So, as you can see, we'll take a little bit closer look here, but this is her Glock 43. You guys give me crap for that. So at the last gun show, I picked up something for me. This is the Smith & Wesson M&P Shield. So now we've both got a little something, a little smaller carry gun, because the Glock 23 and Glock 19 are just sometimes not practical for me to carry. So I picked up the M&P Shield to carry as a concealed weapon. So also we have, of course, it's the SkinnyMedic channel, so we got to throw out a SkinnyMedic pocket kit. So have a trauma kit in here, and then we added just a little small Olight flashlight. That way everything's here. Something goes bump in the night, something goes when I'm not here, even if I am here, I can get to it and got a flashlight. Now it does have the shelf. We didn't add that in there just yet. We're trying to figure out what we're going to do to add it in there.
It's made to go in here somewhere, so if you wanted to have extra space to set stuff on, you could, full of magazines or whatever. So
we do have a safe that we keep other guns in, things like that, but it's kind of bulky and kind of obvious and may not blend into the decor of your living room. So I think it's a cool addition. So I do like to look at one for a long gun, maybe to keep a shotgun and things like that for home defense, but this is definitely something pretty cool to add.
This is wife approved, so
not
all gun safes and storage units are wife approved.
So they've got mirrors and they've got other things. I'll put a link down to Tactical Walls to their website. They've got other things. We saw this at NRA. We were NRA. We were walking by their booth and saw it, and you really liked their booth and liked this.
I liked the chalkboard idea. We do school in the dining room. I had a different chalkboard in here, like a chalkboard easel. So that's why I wanted the chalkboard one versus the mirror, because I put the kids' memory verse on it every week. So it looked nicer than the big easel and gave him what he wanted to for the gun, so it suited a lot of purposes. One of the things I liked about the chalkboard was the magnetic key. I can hide this somewhere where the kids can't get to it, or if they can get to it, they know they're not to mess with it, of course, but they can't reach up here unless they get a chair or something. So it's not something easy a child's going to get into, and it keeps the firearms in a safe place. We've talked to both of our kids about their friends come over. Their friends don't need to know what this is. Our kids obviously know what it is, but their friends don't need to know. Their friends don't need to know that it's anything other than a chalkboard. They don't need to tell their friends. This is the secret from their friends. So they're within reach of adults my husband and I. Our children, of course, know they're there, but they know not to mess with them. We've talked to them about that, and it's not something they can get into easily. You know, it's not like a lock with a code on it, but it's something that would be hard for them to get into without us noticing, and they can't get to it quickly or easily. So I liked that. It's a little safer than just trying to put the gum up on top of the fridge or somewhere. So I like that.
We actually ended up working out a trade, tactical walls. I sent them some trauma supplies and trauma kits, and they sent me this chalkboard. So it worked out good for both companies. So thank you guys for watching. You never know when you'll be the first responder. Remember the right gear and the right training. Also remember, if you want to support us, support this channel, you can go to shop.skinnymedic.com. Look at the trauma kits we have, first aid kits, and your first aid supplies there.